Hey, Jasmine. I'm going to come to you and start giving you some lessons. And this lesson is learn when to bow out. When you, I'm not sure if it's because you're lacking attention and you figure you can seek attention by stirring the pot on certain things. But I do want to say that you completely stirred the pot on this one. This is solely because of yourself. You see, I do believe Olivia would have been quiet, but Olivia seen something she didn't like. And I do believe Olivia did have some type of care for you. And the reason why I say that, Jasmine, and this is not to take a dig, is because I know you're lacking something. The internet know you're lacking something. Things that you're doing are not normal. Um, I'll give you a prime example. Telling your kids stay in a room, go play, leaving them in a room all day, every day. It's not normal. Another thing, not normal. Not normal is when your kids come to you and say, Mommy, I'm hungry, and you say, You just ate. Not normal. Over and over and over and over again, different kids are hungry. And each kid you tell, You just ate. Quit doing that. You know I'm on live. You have came on live and ate in front of your kids and got mad when they walked in the room because they wanted some. That's not normal. You see, mothers have what we call nourishing, nurturing. And sweetie, you don't have that. Nature and nourishing and being compassionate and lovable and showing your kids affection and those are normal things, right? And those are things that mothers generally do to their children. And I'm not sure if you didn't get that growing up. I'm not sure if you didn't uh you don't know how to give it. But learn how to bow out of situations that are not feeding your soul positive. This is bringing complete negativity to your household. And for me, I wouldn't have did it. I just wouldn't have put my kids on this platform and exploited them for the internet to talk about them. You know how many times people have said things about Legendary? He's just a baby. So it would have bothered me. Like it's something I can't control. I don't want to see these comments about my children. My children. You have to learn when to bow out. Perhaps you make good money off the internet. And perhaps you want to stay on the internet. And I'm going to tell you and show you how to do it as a mother should. Because I'm not sure where Cheryl is at right now. You too busy jumping from her comments to Philip's comments to your comments, trying to do damage control because you don't want nobody talking about Christopher, the pimp. And you've put this protection over him that he doesn't even put on legendary. Now, this man, I wouldn't have let him watch my child when I would have went out with Tierra. That was your first error because he didn't drop him online. He's never, ever, ever at home to babysit, ever. Legendary don't know him. It's just like an absent father. Legendary really don't know him. Yeah, he sees him. Yeah, he sees him probably more frequently than other children, but I think Philip sees the kids, his four, way more than the pimp see his. And I think that's purposely. I think you're teaching Philip how to build a channel, exploit his children, and make money. Well, Philip need rehabilitation. Philip needs to deal with his own issues. Philip needs to take time and become a man. He's not there yet. And I say he's not there yet because if he was there, he would know real. And he would say something about real. And that's REAL. That is the PIMP that you have in your house, which is the CHRIS, Chris Thurfer. As one person called him, Chicklet Reese. She used to crack me up. I don't even know what happened to her, but I like her. She used to crack me up. She used to call him Chicklet. And I think about the Chicklet little gums. Anyway, Jasmine, I need for you to bow out. See, you shouldn't have mentioned anything about Olivia, period. You shouldn't have even opened the casket to that. If you buried that relationship, you should not have opened the casket to that. We're talking the same woman who came online and admitted that you all on the girls' trip did cocaine. I don't know about you, but that ain't normal. I ain't never went nowhere with my girlfriends and did no cocaine. I ain't never even came home and they said I did cocaine. So if you knew she had that potential, I don't know why you took it upon yourself to befriend her again, but generally speaking, I do think Olivia cared about you. And I think that's because she knows you don't have them all. Like she knows that she kind of feels sorry for you, mostly like I feel. I feel sorry for you. I see something and no one's helping you. Absolutely no one's helping you. And you, my dear, can be helped. You come on this internet, you threw that wig on, you look like you've been crying. You could tell your little nose is a little red. And then look at this. Jasmine, look at this. You're on the internet. This is forever. Look at this. So when Caitlin turns 16, 17, and she decides she want to Google her mama, this is what she's going to see. This is what she's going to see. Her mother fighting on the internet, always in some type of drama. You are always in drama. This is the third month of the year, and so far you've managed to cuss your mother out and create drama with Olivia. Girl, you still got energy. You still got energy. I feel to this day some kind of way about you coming on this internet cussing your mother out for a man. Now, I get it. You ride for your relationship. You want to be in your relationship. You want to ride with your dude and everything. But your mama, the one who's helped put groceries in your house, your mama, the one you used to live with, your mama, and all she was seriously concerned about you. Your mother was seriously concerned about her daughter. And you cussed her out. Then you came back on here and said, I don't apologize for anything I said. It was how I said it. So you gave her a backhanded apology? I, I mean, Jasmine, come on. Come on now. When you're 40 years old, do you want to look at yourself and say, this is what I accomplished, cussing out my mother? You owe your mother her flowers now. And flowers don't come in words like the way you spewed at her. I don't know if it's because she didn't really spend time with you when you were growing up. She was working a lot. I don't know if that is the reason why she's super, super, super giving towards you. But I I want you to understand you've risked every single relationship around you for this man. And the first thing an abuser wants to do is isolation. He wants to isolate his victim so that his victim does not have influence from others. He has isolated you. You don't go anywhere. You sit in that house. You don't take the kids anywhere. All your money goes towards the house and him. I mean, Philip had to come home and see his daughter in two small tennis shoes. And so he bought her some tennis shoes. And the things that you're okay with, I just don't understand how you could be okay with it. They're going, your four children are going over to their father house who has been in prison for the last 4 years, 3, 4 years. And they asking about them. They want to be around them. They generally love their dad. But it's more to them just loving their dad. See, it's the fact that they have a little freedom, something that they don't have at home. They're stuck in a bedroom all day long. All day long. Go play, go play, go play, go play, go play, go play. You shouldn't have had kids if you don't want to be with them. You shouldn't have had kids if you don't want them touching you. You shouldn't have had kids if you didn't want to take care of them. You laid down. You had them babies. Them babies came from you. So the first thing they want to do is they want to come and be mommy protection. They got a viral video going around that Ava asked you, Mommy, Chris slapped you? I'm really concerned about that. You know why I'm concerned about that? Is because now you allowing Aiden and Legendary to see their mother get abused. So they're going to grow up and think it's okay, and they're going to abuse somebody. Then you got these girls watching this, and they're gonna think it's okay to get a man. He might as well treat me like this. My mama was treated like this. When is that gonna stop? I mean, did your dad beat on your mom? Let me give you a story time. I got a girlfriend, right? I started school with her. And when I started school with her, kindergarten, we started kindergarten. And believe it or not, we still know each other today. But her father used to abuse her mother. And her mother woke up and divorced him, right? Went through school and everything. And then she started dating a drug dealer. And this drug dealer, believe it or not, would beat her. It got so bad that his concubines would start beating on her. One of his concubines took her from one end of the street by her hair and drug her all the way to the other end in front of my very own eyes. Had a black eye, couldn't go home because she didn't want her mom to see it. But it was when she met this other guy, and he was black belt. He broke her nose. She didn't have a choice but to call her mother then. He broke her nose. He hit her so hard, he broke her nose. She learned that because she watched it. And until you heal yourself, you don't know that that's wrong. She didn't know that was wrong. She probably still think it's okay. I don't know. I don't get involved because I seen once she went back to the first guy after that concubine drug her across the street, I shut my mouth. You do you, boo. Because see, for me is I don't want to be involved in nobody's relationship. But if I tell you something ain't right, and look, it's up to you to make that choice. We grown. And I'm telling you, Jasmine, something ain't right. Something ain't right. Bow out of the relationship with Christopher. It's going to be hard. It's going to be tough. And it's going to be nice that you ain't going to know how to do it because you got 5 kids. But listen, who you are as a woman, as a mother, as a person should be a positive thing for your children. They should think mommy is a superhero. Don't allow your children to see you getting beat. Bow out of that relationship. Even if, let's just say these rumors are not true. Let's say you're not getting beat. Still doesn't stop the pattern. We told you in his face, he looked like he disgusted with you. We told you this, and he just looks disgusted around you. And the only time he's okay is when he drunk. He all right when he drunk. Of course, he want to be around you when he drunk. You are supplying him his needs. You are giving the pimp exactly what the pimp want. His needs. He's got a whole come up. He got a whole vehicle out of this deal. More than what Philip got. Why not stick around? Bow out, Jasmine. Bow out. You at least you'll have the dignity and you'll have more following. bow out.